Hello everybody, this is Ariane Arsenault from La Fille de la Mer, Handmade Soaps in the Magdalen Islands, Quebec, Canada. So today I am inviting you to join me on my channel as I am going to do some maintenance on my National Shrinkwrap system. So if you follow me a little bit, you may know that I love to shrink wrap many of the products that I sell to protect them from being touched, from humidity, from many things. And I use the National Shrinkwrap System to shrink wrap most of the products that need to be shrink wrapped. And this system, let me show you. The system comes with a heat resistant mat that has like some kind of a felt underneath. And then you have a support for the film. And by the way, this is the BioLeafin. It's a biodegradable shrink film. It's also micro perforated and it's super thin. And then you have the wand. So this morning I was using my National Shrinkwrap and all of a sudden it stopped sealing. And when that happens, the way that the wand is built, you have a wire that goes all the way along, and then you have a teflon tape over it, and then you put your items in the machine and then you press down to seal. Well, right now it's turned off because I'm going to be changing the wire and I don't want to get electrocuted, so I disconnected everything. So we're going to go ahead and remove the Teflon tape. It's also kind of a little bit worn out. And then I'm going to show you how this wire broke, and this happens maybe once or twice a year for the usage that I do. So it's completely normal, and you can buy replacement kits from the National Shrinkwrap. So you have some new wires, and then you have the Teflon tape, and you can order them to match the size of your system. So this is this an 18 or 24-inch system? So anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and change that together. Let's remove the old Teflon tape. It's rather easy to do. Just gotta pop it out from one side. And just pull it out. And I'd like to take this opportunity to give it a nice clean. So I have a disinfecting cleaning formula. So I'm gonna go get a rag, I'm gonna clean it up, and then we're gonna see how the wire is hanging loose. So it kind of broke here at the edge, and then the power stops going through, and then it can't seal anymore. Just like a computer screen, I do not spray directly at my machine. I spray my rag, and I'm gonna give it a nice clean on both sides. Voila. And I'm gonna get some tools to get the wire out from this part here. The National Shrinkwrap wire replacement kit comes with an instruction manual, so make sure to read that or watch my video. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the long screw that holds the wire assembly to this piece here, it's a fiberglass bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. I'm holding the nut on the other side and just taking this apart. Okay. Ta-da-da. All right, and then we're gonna disassemble the screws here from each side, so to remove the old wire. Don't lose any small parts. Okay. Place every part safely. Remove the old wire. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side because there's a little piece of the wire remaining on this side as well. out. So this you can throw away, you will not need anymore. Make sure to reassemble the parts in the correct order. So I'm going to take the little screw here, and then I'm going to pass it through the wire that is attached to the machine. And then I'm going to insert my heated element. And then we have the little, I don't know, spring below. And then finally the nut. So these go together. I'm going to connect them or try to secure them. And voila. I'm not going to do it too tight. Just want to make sure that I can still move this around and orient it in the correct position. Okay. Because this one's going to have to go here eventually. So we're going to do the same thing on this other side. So first goes in the wire, then the heating element, and then, oops, and then that's where it's important that this is not secured to the long bar yet, because we're going to go ahead and place this into the little spring here, get the nut in there, get this nice and secure so we have some tension going on. Oopsie, it's not the easiest part. Voila. All right. Okay, so now we're going to place the wire where it's supposed to go. You should see where it goes. There's a line and there's a little, kind of a little dent. So you can adjust the wire and put it into its place, just like so. Voila. And then we're going to take the long screw and insert it into the spring, pass it into the bar here. And this is what gives you the nice tension that you need to correctly seal your soaps, your bath bombs, your whatever you need to seal. I place the nut here on the other side and I make sure that everything is nice and tight. Now it's time to tighten this again. Awesome. And let's make another round right here. All right, that's good. And we're gonna finish with the Teflon tape. So what I like to do, I'll do one side at a time. Okay. I'm gonna place this, and it's kind of nice. You have the adhesive that's kind of left a tacky mark along the system, but it gives you like a nice idea of where you need to place that tape. So you're perfectly aligned. Now flip it around. And pull as tightly as possible. Make this perfect fit. And now all you need are scissors to trim off what comes off of the sides. And voila, we're ready to turn the power back on. All right, let's see how it does now. Beautiful, cuts perfectly, seals perfectly. And these little color sticks are actually some bath bomb color sticks that will go into our bath bomb making kits that we're selling on the website. And so we made these so that our customers can hide them into the bath bombs that they make with our kits. That's it. I hope this video was useful to you, that you learned something valuable. Now you have a step-by-step guide of how to replace the heating element on your National Shrinkwrap. And if you do buy a Shrinkwrap machine, either this one or another one, it's absolutely normal that once in a while you're gonna have to change the heating element, the wire. So if you buy a system, just buy an extra replacement wire. Always have one extra on hand so that when it burns, you're not stuck waiting for a new one to arrive in the mail. They're rather inexpensive and it will save you time when your wire breaks. And with these systems, you can shrink wrap from soaps to bath bombs to anything that needs a shrink wrap, really. So it's a really great system. I love it. I actually have two. One is in my seasonal shop and the one is here, and they come in various sizes. So make sure to check them out. I will leave the links to the National Shrinkwrap in the description box below. Take care and have fun shrink wrapping. Bye-bye.